Good morning.
Good morning. Sorry,
So
I'm late.
sleepy today. Oh, it's not easy to wake up at 6 o'clock, but it's okay. It's fine.
Yes.
How are you today?
I
What
do.
time did you get up?
Yes, I just get up 5:45.
Oh, yes, it's
Yes.
nice. And what is the plan today? What are you going to do?
I think I'm working during day.
Yes, you have to work.
Yes.
Or can you share something about the work? What are you going to do? Like you design something on a computer, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can you say more? Something about what do you design or yeah.
Yeah. I usually use gì ta? Soft
Some software.
yeah, software to edit picture.
Ah, yes, edit the pictures. Okay, I get it. Photos, pictures, and
Yes.
maybe the videos, right? Do you edit the video?
No.
Ah, just pictures. Okay, I
Pictures.
get it. Yeah. Okay, thank you for your information. Yes, and now let me share the screen and yeah, we can watch your video. I watch it and it is really nice.
Yes.
Now let's listen.
Unfortunately, it wasn't the correct information. The enormous stubborn gorilla is still snoring.
Yes, it's nice. Unfortunately, yeah, it's how you stress the word. Yeah,
He's a boring
stress is that.
workaholic, but he's very organized.
Yeah, he's very organized. Yes, you're really good.
After he got divorced, things got worse and worse. Don't forget to wear uniform in the morning.
Okay, very good pronunciation and very nice intonation. Okay,
Yes.
so yeah, can you share something about the day today? Yeah, for me, I'll go to work in the afternoon and I'll work there until 9:30 in the evening. Yes, and maybe today, this morning, I'll go to a restaurant to eat something. Yeah, it's called mì Quảng, something like that. Yeah, and that could be everything. Yeah, I'll do today. Nothing special. Maybe in the evening, I'll get online with one of my close friends, and we study face-to-face elementary. Yeah, we'll study English together. He's the new or he's is the beginner in English, and that's why we have to try our best. Yeah, I'll help him to be fluent in English. Yes, we'll study together until when he could or speak English fluently. Yeah, and he can use English in his normal conversation, normal life. Yeah, it's nice. Now let's move to your the lesson today. Yeah, our home. Firstly, I want to check your vocabulary. Okay, so can you make a simple and a simple sentence with generally speaking? Generally speaking, yeah, make an example, a sentence with that phrase. Generally speaking,
Generally speaking, uh,
generally
yeah,
speaking.
generally speaking, um, most of gì ta? Uh, some of teenagers. and some teenagers no, stay up late.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, it's good.
And
Some teenagers stayed up late.
general speaking.
Generally speaking.
Generally.
Here we have the words generally. In fact, it's not generally. It's generally. Yes. What about our 10 to? Can you make an example with 10 to?
10 to 10 to gì ta 10 to 10 to women tend to be
More sensitive
than
men. Okay. Okay. Yes, good. Yeah, here we have the word women. Yes, women. When we choose our singular, it's woman. But when it becomes plural, so we say women. Số ít thì nó là woman, nhưng mà số nhiều nó sẽ là women. Yes, women. Okay, very nice. That's how we soften the opinion. Yes, very nice. It's easy. Okay, so we'll move to our lesson today.
Yes.
Today, oh my goodness, it means that we how to say we are go so fast because today we'll continue with our unit 5A. It means that we have finished 4 units, 16 lessons. And yeah, today we'll study about our new home. Now let's move to vocabulary and speaking.
Yes.
Okay, here we have our 3 groups.
Yeah. Building.
Homes and buildings, part of the home and location. And we have in the city center. It's the location. Yeah, an apartment block. It's the homes and buildings. The balcony is a part of the home. Here we have the word center.
Center.
Yeah, we do not say center. It's center.
Center.
Yeah, although we write we choose TR, but it's pronounced similar.
Center.
Yeah, it's all of them are pronounced center. Yeah, so similarly we have theater. Or meter. It's just a difference in the spelling of our American and British English. Yeah, here are British English. Yeah, and on the right hand they are the spelling of our American English. Yeah, theater, meter, center. And in the country.
In the country, location.
Yes, location. And here the word country, it means some are the rural area. Yeah, rural area. It means the countryside. Yeah, It's not the city. It is not country. It's not a nation. It's the rural area. It's next one, a lot.
A lot. I don't know. A lot. What does it mean?
Love, it means the how to say the highest the highest part of a building, of a house. Yeah, for
Oh,
example, there are 1, 2, and 3 floors, and the upper part of the house is the loft.
the tầng cao nhất.
Yeah, yes, but it is not like a floor, or it's not like the rooms. It's the higher part of the house. Gác mái, gác xếp. Yeah. So it's the part of a home, a
Yes.
loft. Yeah. In the suburb.
Suburb. Suburb. What does it mean?
It is like the country, but suburb. Yeah, you can imagine that, or yeah, if there's a city, so we have the city and the outer part of the city, it's the suburbs. Yeah. Like in Thái Nguyên, we have the main city, right? And the places, yeah, how to say the places around Thái Nguyên city is the suburb of Thái Nguyên, vùng ngoại ô. Yeah, là cái vòng ngoài của một thành phố. Tức nó cũng giống như là country hoặc là countryside. Tất nhiên như là suburb thì nó sẽ là countryside, nhưng mà tức là nó là ở cái rìa ngoại
Yes.
ô, tức là bên bên ngoài thành phố. Yeah. Nó sẽ bao quanh một cái thành phố. Yeah, it's the suburbs. A study.
A study. I don't know.
Is it the part of the home?
Oh,
Then let me check. Study. A study. It's homes and buildings. Part of a home and location. Oh, it's the heart. Okay, we can skip this part and we'll yeah, it's the reading room. Reading
phòng đọc ạ.
room. Yes,
Ừ.
right. The room where people read. In fact, in Western countries, we have a study room. I mean the room that we choose to read books. But in Vietnam, it's not very common, right? Yeah, we
Yes.
don't have a special room for reading or something like that. We just have bedroom, living room, and kitchen, and
Yes.
that's all.
Yes.
But in some Western countries, they have the basement, the loft, yeah, something like that, and they have how to say yeah, maybe another a special room for the laundry where they put the washing machine and something like that. Yeah. But in Vietnam, it's not very common.
Yes.
Next, a quiet, a lively, a friendly neighborhood.
Hàng xóm.
Yes, right. Hàng xóm láng giềng. Okay. And or yeah, neighborhood, we can define it like yeah, the area around where we live. And here we have quiet, lively, and friendly neighborhood. Quiet. It's silent, not very many noises. Yeah,
Yeah.
lively, something very, yeah, something lively. It means that are sống động. Yeah, nhiều sức sống. Okay, friendly. And cottage, cottage.
Cottage.
Cottage is are the small, yeah, it's kind of small house, and it's how to say it's the house with nhà tranh. Nhà tranh nhưng mà nó không hẳn là làm bằng mái dạ mà nó là
Nhà bé.
yes right, như kiểu là nhà cấp 4 ấy, nhà mà ở nông thôn, nhưng mà nếu mà mình hình dung là tranh vách đất như ngày xưa thì nó cổ quá rồi. Yeah.
Vâng.
Tức là những ngôi nhà mà ở vùng đồng quê và nó nhỏ hơn, yeah. Nó không phải là các cái apartment hoặc là cái building.
Yeah.
Apartment nó sẽ là một cái tòa nhà, sau đấy thì nó có các cái phòng. Yeah. Apartment là các căn hộ, còn cottage thì sẽ là nhà mà nó thực ra nó cũng nhỏ nhỏ, yeah, ở nông thôn, yeah. Mà nó đứng riêng nhau chứ nó không cùng một cái khối, cùng một cái block như là apartment block, yeah. Residential area.
Residential area.
Residential area, it means yeah, the neighboring area, yeah, somewhere around us. Chúng ta có resident là những người cư trú, yeah, residential area, yeah, the area around where we live.
Yes.
Garage, garage.
Là cái chỗ để ô tô.
Đúng rồi, yeah. Cái từ garage nó có hai cách phát âm, nó là garage nếu cho âm dương âm số 2, cho âm dương âm số 2 thì nó sẽ là garage, ở đây nó là garage. Nó chỉ là sự khác biệt tại anh Mỹ thôi.
Garage.
Detached house. Detached house, it means the house that stays alone. It's not next to any other house. Yeah, normally how to say in the country, in the cities, so they are not detached house. Yeah, they when you build a house, so the house is next to the other house, and we make how to say there's no distance between the houses.
Yes.
But in detached house, it means that you have a piece of land and you build a house in the middle of that area, yeah, and it's not how to say it's not next to the other house. Detached là ngôi nhà mà nó không liền kề, yeah. Ví dụ như là ở thành phố thì nó sẽ có các cái ngôi nhà mà nó tức là cái nhà này xong nhe sát nhà kia, nó sẽ liền tường với nhau như thế. Như detached house thì nó sẽ là ngôi nhà nó ở riêng một cái khu đất, nó không dính với nhà nào hết, thì nó là detached house. Và chúng ta có semi detached house. Semi detached là một nửa, tức là nó sẽ có một mặt là một bên là nó sẽ liền với một căn nhà nào đấy, còn một bên thì nó không liền, yeah, thì nó gọi là semi detached. Okay, a roof.
Mái nhà.
Yes, right. On the ground or on the first or the top floor.
Mặt đất là tầng 1 và tầng trên cùng.
Yeah, the top floor, the first floor, and the ground floor. Yeah, in English, we are, how to say, in Vietnam, we call the first floor, But in English, especially or no, British English, yeah, they call the first floor the ground floor. Yeah, here you can say, and you can see that they are, yeah, there's a house like this, and we have some floors. So the floor, this one, it's not the first floor, it's the ground floor because it is on the ground. So the second floor, this one is the first floor.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the difference in English and in Vietnamese, because we often call this one is the first floor and the second floor, but in English the floor that are, how to say, that connect to the ground, yeah, it's the ground floor, and the second floor is the first floor. Yeah. And the terraced house, terraced
I don't know.
terraced it's terrace, it's like the fence, cái ngôi nhà mà nó có hàng rào. Yeah. Terraced, terraced nó cũng có nghĩa là bậc thang. Yeah. Ví dụ như là cái terraced terraced field là cái ruộng bậc thang. Yeah. Oh no, terraced house nó là nhà liền kề đấy. Nó ngược với lại cái detached house. I'm sorry. Yeah. Terraced nó không phải là có hàng rào đâu,
Yes.
nó là nhà liền kề, thì tức là ở thành phố và nó cứ nhà này nó nối tiếp nhà kia, nó liền với nhau thì nó là terraced house, nó đối nghĩa với lại detached house. And we have the stairs. Okay.
Gì ta?
Stairs, bậc thang, cầu thang. Yeah. Yeah, we have to go upstairs when we go from the first to the second floor, and we need to go downstairs when we want to, yeah, from the higher to the lower stairs. Yeah, lower floor. Yeah, can you read out loud all the words and phrases here?
In the city center, an apartment block, a balcony.
Balcony. Oh no, not bell. It's bow. Sound. Balcony.
Balcony.
Not bow mà.
Balcony.
Yes, balcony. It's not bell. It's bow.
A balcony.
Okay, the balcony.
Balcony.
Ban công.
In the country.
Good.
A loft.
Good.
In the in the
Suburbs.
A study.
Yes, study.
In a quiet, lively, friendly neighborhood.
Yes.
A cottage.
Yes.
In the residential area.
Here we have the word residential. Sure. It's the sure sound.
Yeah.
Residential. Thì tất cả những đuôi TL này, yeah, như là thì nó có một số từ ví dụ như là initial or potential. Yeah. Thì tất cả những cái này nó đều đọc là sure hết, nó không đọc là initial hoặc là potential, nó đọc là sure, sure nặng.
Sure. Residential.
Yes.
A garage. A detached house.
Detached, detached, detached
Detached
house.
detached house.
Detached,
Detached
detached,
detached
detached.
detached house.
Yes, detached house.
A roof.
Roof, yes, nice.
On the ground. First top floor.
Yes, first floor, first floor. Cái này mình có thể nuốt âm tờ đi được. First
Floor.
floor, first floor. Chúng ta không nhất thiết phải nói là first floor. Yeah, first floor. Âm tờ
À,
thì mình nuốt.
a ter
Terraced
a terraced house.
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 And the
Stairs.
stairs. Okay, thank you so much. That's the end of our the review for the new words.
Yes.
So what about your house? Or yeah, is it a detached house or a terraced house?
And my house is a detached house.
Ah, okay, detached house. Oh, it's nice.
House.
Okay, now let's move to part 2A. What are the 5 most important things to look for in your home? And yeah, you can choose the words or the phrases in number 1 and your own idea. 5 most important things to look for a new home. Yeah, when you want to find a new house, yeah, to rent or to buy, yeah, to live in. So, what are the 5 most important things?
I like a detached house in the city.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice. A detached house in the city, and what else?
I want my house has a small garden and
Yes,
a
garden,
balcony bell
balcony.
balcony.
Yes, balcony.
Yeah.
It's not bell, it's
Small
balcony. Okay.
balcony. Yes. And
Yeah, it has a
resident
garden, uh,
residential là cái gì nhỉ?
residential area là những cái vùng mà yeah, it's like yeah, the neighborhood,
À,
khu vực cư trú.
yes.
Yeah,
And
dân cư.
I want my house have friendly neighborhood.
Yes, friendly neighborhood.
Yeah. And
Do you like to live in the suburbs or in the city?
stop. No, I want to
Yeah, you like to live
in
in the city.
in the city.
For me, I like living in a suburb because it could be yeah, quieter and yeah, it could be more peaceful. If you want to yeah, how to say, if you want to live in the city and you'll have a detached house, so it's really hard because you know that
In my dream.
yeah, the land in the city is really expensive and more, yeah, more, how to say, more importantly, you know that are at in the city, they are often the detached house. I'm sorry, the terraced house. There's no detached house, and it could be really noisy around. Yeah, yeah. In the city, it's never peaceful, and if you want to be peaceful, so I think it's impossible. Because you know that in the city there are so many people and it's crowded. Yeah, and there are cars, motorbike everywhere. That's why it's really hard for people to enjoy the quiet environment. Okay, yeah, but it's normal. It's okay. Yeah, it's fine. Now it's time to the reasons for the choices. Yeah, firstly, why do you like to live in the city, to have a detached house in the city?
Um, because um, um, um cái gì ta? I live in because I live in suburbs.
Suburb.
Sub,
Yeah, in the suburbs.
when I was tried, yeah, I want to move in the city to live because
Yes, to live because it's very convenient, right?
yeah,
And there are so many kinds of amenities. We have the word amenities.
yes. Um,
Amenities là các cái tiện ích.
yeah, it's very convenient.
Các cái dịch vụ như là hospital, the shops, shopping malls,
Yes,
kể cả những cái như là library, taxi, hospital and schools, thì tất cả những cái đấy nó là amenities, loại những cái tiện ích mà ở ở thành phố thì nó có nhưng mà ở nông thôn nó sẽ ít hơn. Ví dụ
yes,
như là cái shopping mall, các cái khu vực trung tâm mua sắm rất là lớn, rồi là bệnh viện, trường học gì gì đó thì nó gần, chợ nữa như supermarket or market. And yeah, why do you like our balcony? What do you choose it for?
yes. I think balcony is very cute.
Peaceful,
It's very
useful.
yeah, we're just people, and I think we can relax
On the balcony.
when we yeah.
Yes, okay, I agree with you. And in fact, the balcony is, or how to say it, is the connection between the house and the environment.
Yes.
Yeah, and the nature. Because so many people they use the balcony to plant trees, to plant flowers, and yeah. Although the balcony are not very large, yeah, they often try to bring the nature into the house. Yeah, they plant flowers and trees and yeah, something like that. And it could be fresher, and it could be yeah, closer to the nature. Yeah, that's the balcony. And some people they often or go to the balcony to look at the other houses, or they may look at the sky. Yeah, enjoy the fresh air, because yeah, on the balcony, yeah, the air is, it's of course it's fresher. It's not it's how to say, it's an open space. Nó là một cái không gian mở. Yeah, that's why it's nicer to breathe. Okay, thank you so much for your opinion about the house that you would like.
Yeah.
Now let's move to the reading and listening task. Read about 3 places to rent in Bristol, England. To rent, it means that are rent là thuê, nhưng mà chúng ta có hai động từ là rent và hire. Rent và hire. Nếu mà rent em thuê một cái phòng thì em dùng rent, còn nếu em thuê một người thì mình sẽ dùng hire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thuê một ai đấy, ví dụ em thuê ai đấy để giúp việc gì đấy chẳng hạn thì chúng ta dùng hire. Còn nếu em thuê một căn phòng thì chúng ta sẽ dùng rent.
Yes.
Thuê phòng. And here you read about 3 places to rent in Bristol, England. What you like best and why? Here we have our three the houses. 3 places to rent. The first one is Bishopstone, spacious terraced house in a friendly neighborhood. 3 bedrooms, 2 double and 1 single room. And a bathroom, large living room, new kitchen, loft, gas center heating, attractive front and back gardens. Unfinished, 1,100 pounds per meter. Oh, PCM per month. Okay, 1,100 pounds per month. Red land, large detached house in quiet residential area. Large kitchen, breakfast room, 3 double bedrooms, new bathroom, living room, electric central heating, garage, front and back garden, 1,350 pounds per month. Hot wells, spacious flat on top floor of the new apartment block. 2 double bedrooms, bathroom, kitchen, living room, electric central heating, air conditioning, balcony with river views, parking space, unfinished, 1,200 pounds per month. Okay, here we have so much information about the numbers of bedrooms, the bathroom, kitchen, living room, the central heating, and you know that because in Western countries, like in England, it's very cold in winter, and there's snow. That's why so many places they need the central heating là cái hệ thống sưởi. Yeah. Như nước mình thì mùa đông thì lạnh lắm mà cũng không có nhiều nhà người ta sẽ dùng cái điều hòa hai chiều, điều hòa để cho nó nóng lên, mà người ta vẫn dùng các cái biện pháp bình thường để chống lạnh được, mặc thêm nhiều áo. Nhưng mà ở nước ngoài thì nó đông cứng rồi. Cho nên là một cái vụ mà Nga nó đánh Ukraine, sau đó nó cắt khí đốt của bọn châu Âu ấy, thì ở những nước châu Âu họ thường dùng các cái hệ thống khí đốt để họ làm hệ thống sưởi cho các căn nhà. Tiếp theo chúng ta có air conditioning, điều hòa không khí. Parking space, chỗ đỗ xe. So here, you should compare the views of the house and the price, and the prices. So which one do you like the most, and why? Which one do you want to rent? Hot Wells, Redland, or by Shopston?
I think maybe Redland.
Redland, okay, why? Oh, Redland is the most expensive.
Yes.
Why do you like Redland? Because you have to, now you can imagine that you're going to find a house to rent. So you need to care about the price.
Yes.
Because 1,350 pounds per month, it could be quite expensive, I think. Much more expensive than the other. So, why do you like Redland?
Because I want to live.
Apart from the others, right?
Yes.
And that's all?
Yes.
I love Redland because it has a front and back gardens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the gardens where I can plant flowers or trees or something, vegetables.
Bishopton have back garden.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's how to say, it's unfurnished. It means that there's no furniture. We have the word furniture. It means some kind of things inside the house, like the couch, sofa, bookshelf, TV, refrigerator, table, dining table, something in the kitchen, and all of them are the furniture. And here unfurnished, It means that it is not decorated with the furniture. Là chưa full nội thất. Cái nào nó full nội thất rồi, có cái không có cái nào là là furnished. Furnished là đã full nội thất. Như cái căn chung cư mà mình đang ở thì là lúc vào là họ đã full nội thất hết. Yeah. Sau đó họ mua những cái căn mà nó unfurnished, là không được trang trí gì cả. Nó cũng thường nó không có gì hết, mà họ trang trí rồi họ dùng các loại mua các loại nội thất vào, và sau đấy thì họ sẽ bán lại cho mình. Unfurnished, chưa có nội thất. And here you can see that or by Shopstons, they choose the gas central heating, cái hệ thống sưởi bằng gas. And it has three bedrooms, 2 double and 1 single room, large living room, new kitchen, loft, gas central heating, attractive front and back garden. But I prefer Hot Wells because it has the balcony with river views.
Vâng.
Yes, and also the parking space. Although I don't have any car, but if I Okay, thank you so much for your answer. Now let's move to our part 3B. Tim and Joe are looking for a new place to live. Listen to their conversation and which place do they want to see again and why. Now let's listen to the conversation between our two people. Tim and Joe, number 42. Listen carefully and see which one they want to see again.
Track 42. Okay, let's start with the first place we saw. What did you think of the terraced house in Bishopston?
Yeah, I thought it was nice. It seems slightly bigger than where we live now.
No, I think it's the same size as our house. It just seemed bigger because it didn't have any furniture in it.
Yes, you're probably right. I thought the back garden was lovely and it had a new kitchen.
Yes, I like the kitchen too. And it's the least expensive place we've seen so far.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, so what about the detached house in Redland?
Well, it's one of the oldest houses we've looked at, and I like old houses. They've got a lot of character. It's got more space than the other two places.
Yeah, and it's got a garage, which is useful. But it's quite a long way from the station, which might be a problem.
Yes, you could be right. And it's a little further away from the city centre than we want it to be.
OK, and what did you think of the flat in Hotwells?
Well, it's not as big as the other two places.
Yes, that's true, but it is a flat, not a house. Actually, it was a lot more spacious than I'd expected.
Yes, it was, wasn't it? I think that's because of those enormous windows.
Yes, I suppose so. It was different from anything else we've seen.
And it had the most amazing view. You know, all the way down the river.
Yes, that was fantastic, wasn't it?
But it's got the worst kitchen I've ever seen. The cupboards were falling off the wall. And it hasn't got a garden.
So that's a no then?
Yes, I think so. It's just not right for us.
OK, so what about the other two places? Do you want to go and see either of them again?
Well, the house in Redland was nice, but the back garden was far smaller than I'd expected, you know, for a detached house. It's as small as the one we've got now.
And it was much noisier than the other two. It's on a very busy road.
Yes, that's true.
That might be a problem, especially at night.
Right. So you thought the first place we saw was better?
You mean the house in Bishopston? Yes, I think so. It's very similar to where we live now, so all our furniture will fit in OK.
And it's a bit less expensive than the Redland house.
OK, let's go back and see it again tomorrow. Then we can decide.
Right. I'll give the estate agent a ring. Have you got their number?
Okay, so which place do they want to see again and why? Okay, listen again. No problem. Yeah. Yeah. We can listen again.
Track 42.
Okay, let's start with the first place we saw. What did you think of the terraced house in Bishopston?
Yeah, I thought it was nice. It seems slightly bigger than where we live now.
No, I think it's the same size as our house. It just seemed bigger because it didn't have any furniture in it.
Yes, you're probably right. I thought the back garden was lovely and it had a new kitchen.
Yes, I like the kitchen too. And it's the least expensive place we've seen so far.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, so what about the detached house in Redland?
Well, it's one of the oldest houses we've looked at, and I like old houses. They've got a lot of character. It's got more space than the other two places.
Yeah, and it's got a garage, which is useful. But it's quite a long way from the station, which might be a problem.
Yes, you could be right. And it's a little further away from the city centre than we want it to be.
Okay, and what did you think of the flat in Hotwells?
Well, it's not as big as the other two places.
Yes, that's true, but it is a flat, not a house. Actually, it was a lot more spacious than I'd expected.
Yes, it was, wasn't it? I think that's because of those enormous windows.
Yes, I suppose so. It was different from anything else we've seen.
And it had the most amazing view. You know, all the way down the river.
Yes, that was fantastic, wasn't it?
But it's got the worst kitchen I've ever seen. The cupboards were falling off the wall. And it hasn't got a garden.
So that's a no then?
Yes, I think so. It's just not right for us.
Okay, so what about the other two places? Do you want to go and see either of them again?
Well, the house in Redland was nice, but the back garden was far smaller than I'd expected, you know, for a detached house. It's as small as the one we've got now.
And it was much noisier than the other two. It's on a very busy road.
Yes, that's true.
That might be a problem, especially at night.
Right. So you thought the first place we saw was better?
You mean the house in Bishopston? Yes, I think so. It's very similar to where we live now, so all our furniture will fit in okay.
And it's a bit less expensive than the Redland house.
Okay, let's go back and see it again tomorrow. Then we...
Okay, so which one do you want to see again, and what are the reasons? Yeah, the last part. Yeah, listen again.
Right. So you thought the first place we saw was better?
You mean the house in Bishopston? Yes, I think so. It's very similar to where we live now, so...
Yeah, it's very similar to where we live now. Nó giống như là cái chỗ mà đang ở ấy.
all our furniture will fit in okay.
So all our furniture will fit in okay. Thì tất cả những cái furniture nó sẽ fit in, nó sẽ vừa với lại cái nhà mà nó đang ở ấy. Yeah. Bởi vì là tất cả những cái Bishopston và Redland này vân vân thì nó đều là unfurnished, nó chưa có nội thất, cho nên là bọn này nó sẽ tìm một cái nhà mà nó tương đương kích thước với lại cái nhà mà nó đang ở và nó sẽ bê tất cả cái nội thất đi. Yeah.
And it's a bit less expensive than the Redland house.
Yeah, it's less expensive than the Redland house. Yeah, nó rẻ hơn so với yeah, it's less expensive than the Redland house.
Okay, let's go back and see it again tomorrow. Then we can decide.
Right. I'll give the estate agent a ring. Have you got their number?
Okay. Yeah, that's the listening task. In fact, they're speaking quite fast, right? Yeah, I know that it's not easy to listen, or yeah, how to say? Yeah, you need to practice more.
Yes.
To practice listening. Yeah, after our lesson, I'll send you the audio for City 1, audio number 42, so that you can listen again. Yeah.
Yes.
And there's the tape, the transcript. And when you listen, you should open the book, open the transcript, and you follow the transcript so that you can hear to hear it clearer. Yeah.
Yes.
Now it's time to work in pairs. Look at the sentences. Do you think they describe the house in Bishopston, the house in Redland, or the flat in Hotwells?
Yes.
Here we choose our comparison, and superlative how to say comparative and superlative sentences. Ở đây nó dùng câu so sánh hơn là so sánh nhất. Thì bình thường thì chúng ta sẽ nói là it's bigger than where we live now. Nhưng đây người ta còn sử dụng các cái trạng từ để nó gọi là gì, nó chỉ mức độ á. Bình thường chúng ta sẽ nói là it's bigger than where we live now, nhưng mà đây nó lại còn it's slightly bigger. It means that it's bigger but it's not much more, much bigger. Thì chúng ta dùng các cái trạng từ này, ví dụ slightly bigger là chỉ to hơn một tí thôi. It's a little further away. A little further away from the city center. Nó một chút, xa hơn, xa khỏi cái trung tâm thành phố. Đấy, thì là sử dụng a little further, hoặc là a lot more spacious, rất nhiều, hoặc là much, much noisier, ồn hơn nhiều, hoặc là far smaller, nhỏ hơn nhiều, a bit less expensive, rẻ hơn một chút. Đó. Thì bình thường thì mình sẽ dùng các cái so sánh hơn, thì bây giờ mình còn có bình thường thì mình cũng chỉ dùng much, it's much easier. This exercise is much easier than the other one. Thế còn những cái a little, a lot thì chúng ta cũng có thể dùng, thường mình sẽ dùng much hoặc là a little bigger, a little smaller. Here we have some other words and phrases like slightly, far, a lot, a bit. Okay, so now two things that describe the house in Bishopston, Redland, or Hot Wells. So you have to write B, R, and H. So number one is Bishopston. And number two is the largest. It's the least expensive place we've seen so far. Which one is that?
B.
Yeah, it's B. It's one of the oldest house we've looked at.
It's one of the oldest house. I think A.
No, yeah, we have B for Redland. I'm sorry, Bishopston. B, Redland, R, and Hot Wells, H.
B and
Is that Bishopston? I think it's Redwell, Redland. Okay, yeah, we can check it later. And number four is a little further away from the city center.
It's a little few away from. Dublin, I think.
Yes, it's Redland. I agree with you. And it was a lot more spacious than I'd expected.
A lot more spacious. What is spacious?
Spacious là rộng rãi. Space, không gian. Spacious, có nhiều không gian. Rộng rãi hơn. More spacious than I'd expected. So is it Bishopston, Redland, or Hot Wells?
Redland, I think so.
Number 6, it had the most amazing view.
Hotwell.
Hotwell, okay. Yeah, it must be Hotwell. It's got the worst kitchen I've ever seen.
Worst là nhỏ.
The worst, something, đúng rồi, tệ nhất.
Tệ nhất là nào ta? Kitchen.
Yes, the worst.
Yeah, I think Hotwell.
Okay, you think it's Hotwell? But I think it's Redland. Okay, now the back garden was far smaller than I'd expected.
Back garden was far smaller than Back garden, huh? Back garden. No,
Which
I
one do
don't.
you think? I think it's Redland because
Yeah.
it's a detached house, but they expected are a larger garden. Yeah, but then when they see it's smaller than what they expected. Number nine, it was much noisier than the other two.
Much noisier than the other. Noisy. Hot wall, I think. Hot wall.
But well, I think it's Redland. Okay, yeah, after that we can check. The first place we saw was better.
The first place is so great better. That's not.
Yes, right. It's Bishopston because it's the first place that they go to look at. It's a bit less expensive than the Red Land House.
It's a bit
Yeah, Bishopton.
expensive.
Very good. Now let's
Yes.
listen again.
Track 42.
OK, let's start with the first place we saw. What did you think of the terraced house in Bishopston?
Yeah, I thought it was nice. It seems slightly bigger than where we live now.
No, I think it's the same size as our house. It just seemed bigger because it didn't have any furniture in it.
Yes, you're probably right. I thought the back garden was lovely and it had a new kitchen.
Yes, I like the kitchen too. And it's the least expensive place we've seen so far.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, so the least expensive is Bishopston. Okay.
OK, so what about the detached house in Redland?
Well, it's one of the oldest houses we've looked at, and I
Okay, it's our detached house in Redland is number 3. We are right.
like old houses. They've got a lot of character. It's got more space than the other two places.
Yeah, and it's got a garage, which is useful. But it's quite a long way from the station, which might be a problem.
Yeah, it's quite a long way from the station. Yeah, Tinosela Redland. Okay, it's a little further away from the city center.
Yes, you could be right. And it's a little further away from the city centre than we want it to be.
OK, and what did you think of the flat in Hotwells?
Well, it's not as big as the other two places.
Yes, that's true, but it is a flat, not a house. Actually, it was a lot more spacious than I'd expected.
Yes, it was.
Oh, it was a lot more spacious. It's not Redland. It's Hotwells. Okay, so it's not Redland. It's Hotwell. Next.
Wasn't it? I think that's because of those enormous windows.
Yes, I suppose so. It was different from anything else we've seen.
And it had the most amazing view. You know, all the way down the river.
Yes.
Okay, amazing view. It's Hotwells because it has the river view. Yeah.
That was fantastic, wasn't it?
But it's got the worst kitchen I've ever seen.
But it has got the worst kitchen I've ever seen. It's Hotwell is not Redland. Okay, and you're wrong. For number 7, I'm right.
The cupboards were falling off the wall. And it hasn't got a garden.
So that's a no then.
Yes, I think so. It's just not right for us.
OK, so what about the other two places? Do you want to go and see either of them again?
Well, the house in Redland was nice, but the back garden was far smaller than I'd expected. You know.
Okay, yeah, it's in the Redland. And the back garden was far smaller than I expected.
No, for a detached house. It's as small as the one we've got now.
And it was much noisier than the other two.
Yeah, it's much noisier in the other two.
It's on a very busy road.
Yes, that's true.
That might be a problem, especially at night.
Right. So you thought the first place we saw was better?
Okay, it's it's Redland. It's not it's not Hot Wells. Yeah, it's Redland.
You mean the house in Bishopston? Yes, I think so. It's very similar to where we live now, so all our furniture will fit in okay.
And it's a bit less expensive than the Redland house.
Yeah, less expensive than the Redland house. And that's all. Cái phần grammar thì chúng ta có cần ôn một chút phần grammar
Grammar là gì vậy?
là phần so sánh hơn, so sánh nhất. Yeah.
I think no.
Yes, okay. Ở đây mình chỉ cần thêm vài cái trạng từ để mình chỉ mức độ thôi. Yeah. It's much bigger. It's a little bit bigger. It's far bigger, a lot more big, or a lot or bigger. Yeah, something like that. And it's very simple, and you can choose. Or now let's move to our pronunciation. Listen and practice. Copy the stress and weak forms. Yeah, it seems slightly bigger than where we live now. It's not as big as the other two places. Em cho cùng nghe nhé. Thì đây người ta sẽ thấy là em thấy là nó nhấn vào đâu này. It's slightly bigger than where we live now. It's not as big as the other two places. Thì chỗ này nó sẽ nối vào, nó sẽ dùng, nó nhấn vào slightly bigger để nó nói về cái mức độ là nó lớn, nó to hơn nhưng nó không to hơn nhiều, to hơn một ít nha. Và chỗ này it's not as big as thì chắc chắn nó sẽ nhấn vào not này rồi. Để nó phủ định. Okay, now listen to your number 43.
Yes.
Yeah, listen and repeat after them so that we can copy the stress.
Track 43.
It seemed slightly bigger than where we
Yeah, slightly bigger, slightly bigger.
live now. It's not as big as the other two places.
It's not as
Big as
It's not as
other places. Thì chỗ này cái từ as thì chúng ta không đọc là as mà chúng ta đọc là gì ạ? As big as. Yeah, cùng nghe lại các bạn nhé.
It's not as big as the other two places.
As big as two other places.
It's not as big as the other two places.
Oh, the other two hay là the two other?
It's not as big as the other two places.
The other two places. Okay, yeah.
Places. It's not
A lot more spacious than I'd expected.
It was a lot more spacious than I expected. Spacious. Cùng nghe lại các bạn nhé.
It was a lot more spacious than I'd expected.
A lot more spacious than I expected.
than I expected.
Yes. Thì cái then này mình cũng sẽ đọc lướt đi, mình sẽ đọc là then. Than I expected. Than I expected.
Than I expected.
It's very similar to where we live now.
It's very similar to where we live now. Yeah.
Very similar.
Very similar.
It's the same size as our house.
It's the same size as our house. As our house. Same size.
The same size.
The garden was far smaller than I'd expected.
The back garden was
The back garden was far smaller than I'd expected.
back garden was far smaller than I expected.
The back garden was far smaller
Than I expected.
expected.
It was different from anything else we've seen.
It's different from anything else. Đấy, nó nhấn vào anything else we've seen. Nó khác so với bất kỳ cái gì mà chúng tôi đã từng xem. Anything else.
Anything else. So different from anything else.
It was different from anything else we've seen.
Anything else we've seen.
It was much noisier than the other two.
Was much noisier than the other two.
So much noisy than the other two.
It's as small as the one we've got now.
It's smaller than the one we got Got now, smaller. Nó sẽ nhấn vào smaller.
It's very small.
Now listen again.
It's as small as the one we've got now.
It's smaller than the one we've got now.
It's
Smaller than the one we've
it's
got
smaller
now.
than the
Yes.
one got now.
Yes, right. Yes. Ở đây thì nó là mấy cái bài tập mà điền từ thôi. Yeah. Ví dụ như là busier in the busiest street, busier street than the terraced house, much more attractive than. Thì cái này nó là so sánh hơn và so sánh nhất thôi. Ví dụ đây chỗ này sẽ là smallest. Yeah. Hoặc là nearest to the shops then nearer to the shop than the flat. Thì mình thấy là chỗ nào nó có than thì nó sẽ là so sánh hơn. Còn những cái nào mà có the thì nó sẽ là so sánh nhất. Yeah. Tiếp theo chúng ta có cái cách viết lại câu sử dụng so sánh bằng và so sánh hơn. Yeah. Ở đây chúng ta thấy là her flat is more spacious than mine. Cái căn hộ của cô ấy thì là rộng hơn của tôi, thì có nghĩa là căn hộ của tôi không rộng bằng của cô ấy. Yeah. Hoặc là câu số 2 sẽ là I'm not as organized as her, thì mình sẽ nói là she is more organized as me, than me. Yeah. Hoặc là I don't look the same as her, so yeah, I look different. Yeah. Her taste in music is almost the same as mine. Thì chúng ta sẽ dùng là similar. Yeah. Her taste in music is almost similar to mine. Yeah. And that's it. Đó là cách chúng ta dùng câu so sánh.
Yes.
Okay. So now it's time to choose 3 houses or flats that you know well and write 6 sentences to compare these homes and choose the language in number 5 and these ideas. Here we have the location and size of the flat, the size of room or the balcony of the garden, age and condition of the house, distance from shops, the center, the station, type of neighborhood, and your own ideas. So it's time for you to think about or 3 houses and describe some of them. Okay, so now can you talk about the location or the size of your house or the flat, or you can think about the house that are the flats that you're living now, the room that you're living, and you can compare the room size, the location size, the age or condition of the house or flat. For example, the flat I'm living in now, it's not very far from the city center. It's just about 7 minutes riding my motorbike, from a flat to my workplace. In Kim Thai Hotel, it's just 7 minutes, 7 to 10 minutes, and it's not very far, just about 3 kilometers. And the size, it's 70 meters, square meters, or it's 70 square meters. Nó 70 mét vuông. It's not very large, but it's enough for 3 people because my family is so small. We just have only 3 people in the house. That's why it's fit. Yeah, it's not very small. And it has a small balcony where we put the washing machine, and I planted some plants, some plants. And it's new. It's new. It's not older. It's not very old. And the distance from the shops to the center of the station, in fact, it's quite. It's not very near the shops. Because when I want to buy something, I have to go to our Minko supermarket. It's about 600 to 700 meters, and it's impossible for me to walk to Minko supermarket and I have to ride my motorbike. The neighborhoods are quite friendly and polite, and that's all. So now it's time for you to talk about the house or the flat that you're living. Yeah, can you describe something about your flat or the room?
Mm. I live in gì ta?
In a
A
small
red
room, right? Okay.
small room. It's about 30
Meters, square meters.
Yeah,
Chúng
30
ta có danh từ square meter.
square meter
Square
là
meter.
mét vuông ạ.
Mét vuông, yes. Square meter.
Yeah, it's big. There are small living room,
Yes, a small
bed,
living room.
one bedroom,
Yes.
and cái gì ta? Kitchen and
Yes, a kitchen.
bathroom.
Yes.
Gì ta?
Yes.
Yeah, there is not balcony
Space.
or and
Yes, there's a balcony and garden.
but we have a large cái gì ta? A parking space
Yes, parking space. It's nice.
and gì ta? It's quite far from
The city center.
the city center. It's about 5 kilometers
5
or
kilometers. Okay, I
4
get it.
or 5.
What?
Yeah, and we and I have friendly neighborhood.
Okay, yes, it's nice. It's far from the city center, but are the neighborhood. Yeah, the people around are friendly.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Okay, thank you so much. That's the end of our lesson today.
Yes.
And let me think about your homework. Bài tập về nhà thì chúng ta sẽ or can you describe the house or how to say your parents' house
Yes.
in your hometown?
Yes.
Yeah, not the room that you're living now because or normally the room it's not very big and there are not so many other things to talk about but when you describe the house of your parents. Yeah. Okay, so it's describe it. Talk about or how it look about the neighborhood, about the nature, or you plant anything, something like that. All the everything. Yeah, thank you so much. And that's the
Yes.
end of lesson today. It's time to say goodbye.
Yes, thank you. Bye bye.
See you.